Hi, I'm Karen Reynolds, City Councilperson Ward 9 in Clarksville, Tennessee. I am reaching out to you today to talk about how important it is to vote in 2022, the soul of our nation, uh, equal and equitable access for our children in education, and women's rights and our freedom to manage our own health care are on the ballot. I worked in healthcare all my life, and I had to write a paper in 2022 for a class. I chose to write a paper about my spontaneous abortion that I received almost 35 years ago. I should say I had 35 years ago. I can still remember the hall. I can still remember the light at the end for the fire door. Here's my story. It was 1987. I was 25. I was a soldier, wife, pharmacy technician, living in the barracks in Seoul, Korea. My husband was stationed on the DMZ. We had 8 months left of our rotation and decided it was time to start our family. I was pregnant in 4 weeks and had a spontaneous abortion, also known as a miscarriage, 8 weeks into the pregnancy. It's 2 a.m. I awake to severe cramping and then I feel the wetness. I know. I went to the emergency room earlier and they sent me back to my barracks room. I was alone and frightened. I looked at the door to my room. I could just go back to bed. The pain has eased. The basket of blood-soaked towels is on the floor. I take the last clean one and open the door of my barracks room and walk to the bathroom. I must wash off the blood before I go to the hospital. I look back at the door. I could just go back to bed. The pain has stopped. They were mean to me at the hospital and would probably just send me home again. I decided to take a shower and then make my decision. I looked down the darkened hall. There are 7 doors on the left. The shared bathroom is 3 doors away. The doors are all closed. I'm alone. I take a shower and there's a lot of blood. I know I must go back or I will die in that bed. I dry off. The towel is stained. I walk down the hall and I notice there is blood on the floor. My towel will not clean it up. I'm alone. It is 2 a.m. I drop my bathrobe and use it to clean the floor and catch the blood. I pass 3 doors on the right and the doors on the left. I could just go back to bed. I'm tired and I feel faint. I open the door and close it automatically, looking for something to put on. I realize I must use an army t-shirt to catch the blood as I wait for the ambulance. I've decided I have no more towels. I dress, open the door to my room. There is a stairwell on the right and 4 doors to pass before I reach the phone. I call the emergency room. They tell me the ambulance is on the way. I decide to wait for the ambulance outside so they do not disturb the occupants in the barracks. I pass the 4 doors and manage to get down the stairs, holding the rail. I realize I can't walk around the building. I am too weak. I'm on the first floor. There are 7 doors on each side of the hall, and the fire door is at the end. I make it and sit on the stoop to wait. It's a warm night. The cement still has heat. I lay my cheek to it. I close my eyes, and suddenly, there are hands helping me up into the ambulance. The kindly Korean doctor showed me the cells and told me I did not need a DNC. My husband was only allowed to come for a few hours. It's 4 p.m. the next day. I'm alone, exhausted, standing at the door of my barracks room. I imagine the room. The desk is on the left. My barracks refrigerator is in the corner. My wall locker is on the right, and directly across the room is my bed. Between me and the bed is the basket of blood-soaked towels. I pause, unable to make myself open the door. She touches my arm gently. It is a Korean woman we pay to clean our room and do our laundry. I will have to tell her not this week. She asks in Korean about the baby. I realize she's seen the room. I try not to cry. She opens the door for me and pats my shoulder. She has cleaned the room, done the laundry, and the window is open to let in the fresh air. There was fear, cruelty, sadness, indifference, but I remembered the barracks door. I expected to smell blood, but the room was fresh. I thought I would have to do laundry, but it was clean. I was exhausted and unable to express my gratitude, but she knew. Perhaps she was replaying a kindness that she had received. In Tennessee, all treatments for abortions, also known as miscarriages, are now a felony. Our providers must choose between committing a Class C felony and treating us according to the standard medical care. The Republicans are putting it in writing that they will continue and make it even worse for us. Women are going to die. I'm asking everyone who watches this video, please make a plan to vote. Think of all the women in your life and trust the women. You know that you love them. You know that that you trust them. Vote in their best interest. Vote in the best interest of our children. It is very important. I want you to know that I am sure that in 2022, the 25-year-old me would have gotten back in that bed. We can only fix this if you vote. You can see your ballot at govotetn.com. Thank you.